A strange person arrives at the island alongside the bone monoliths that was transformed by tranquil water. Friend or foe that no one talks about. Serenade has been one of the most interesting characters in the Fortnite universe. Specifically about her character description. It says that apparently she is some sort of siren. But if you play her song, you can see it's somewhat similar to the Herald's music. If you put two and two together, and if you put them side by side, you can say they're somewhat similar. So you may be asking, who is Serenade? Well, like I said, she's some sort of siren who likes about music. Apparently she arrives with the bone monoliths, the same bone monoliths we find in the island. The one that apparently are somewhat have an interesting background, but we don't know where they're about. We don't know if Serenade is friend or foe, but there's one thing about her that's mysterious, and that is something that caught my attention. If you look at her character design, you can say that she's transformed by tranquil water, which does make sense. She's a siren. But if you look closely, you can see chrome all over her sections of her design. This suggests that apparently she may be working with the last reality, so she may be an enemy. But that's not all. It turns out she does have abilities, and what these abilities are? Well, the reason why that no one talks about the bone monoliths was because if anyone tried, they seemingly somewhat get enchanted by a song. If you remember from actual stuff about sirens, they have a somewhat music that can hypnotize their victims. And that is what Serenade is. She may be hypnotizing everyone to make sure they don't even mention the monoliths or even talk about them. Hence the reason why Serenade was not even part of the story. Because she makes sure to not be involved at anything. If she may be working with the last reality, she may be sent by them to check on the progress of Styx, Dahlia, and Triad Nox, since they are now members of the last reality, after betraying the faction, the Unseen. But what is Serenade actually doing besides just sitting around the monoliths? Well, her other power is to actually bend reality to her will. And oh my god, that is actually quite not good. Because apparently that's a really bad sign. I mean, can you imagine fighting someone who has the power to bend reality to the will? I'm like, oh my god, that is bad. That would mean the last reality sent a very dangerous person to the island who can bend reality to the will with just the palm of their hand. And that is what makes things much more interesting for Serenade. Turns out she may not only be there to possibly check on Styx, Dahlia, and Triad Nox, she may be trying to find the Herald. If she's sent by the last reality to find the Herald, it could make sense why the Herald hasn't been mentioned for a long time, since apparently the last reality must have sent Serenade to do so. That would mean that she may be the first of the generation to survive the Chrome, just like Bites in Chapter 3, Season 4. That means that she's just like him, but completely different in the process. She looks like she's completely dead at this point, suggesting that apparently she would do anything to find the Herald and make sure to check on the progress of the former 3 Unseen members. And she'll make sure that the last reality can complete the mission no matter what. But it also is somewhat interesting that even though she was transformed by Trinkle Water, it's something that's quite similar to the River Guard, the Syndicate faction that had the power to control water. It's pretty strange, if you say so. But it could be a possibility that she must have got her gift from the last reality. And why not by the Nothing? Think about it, the Nothing has the little power to give you any gift. Specifically, like with Bites, they give him the gift of much more shapeshifting pickaxe harvesting tools from his quests. Why not give the person a power to bend reality to their will and cut through the roughs of water? Serenade may be part of the last reality, but there's some things of her we can possibly find. Maybe we can bring her to the light, or she can stay in this darker path for us to become still her enemy. Only time would tell. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's everything you need to know about Serenade. Thanks for watching this video. Go ahead and comment down below what your favorite things to do with Fortnite, creativity, battling players, what you guys do. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you won't miss any videos from me, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Bye.